Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a very fun little video to get us in the spooky season. I'm hoping to post this around the 1st of October, which will be here before you know it. I just wanted to kind of go over everything in my collection that is like Halloween themed that has released in the past couple years. I do have somewhat of a collection, more than I thought that I did. I'm not really like a Halloween type person. Like I don't decorate for it or anything like that, and some of the stuff's a little creepy in my opinion, decor-wise. So I really just like decorate for fall, which I haven't even done yet, and it's the middle of September when I'm filming this. But a lot of the stuff in my collection I don't necessarily want to hold on to. I'm just not the biggest fan of any of the Halloween stuff that Bath & Body Works releases. There are some good scents that we will talk about, but nothing that like I need to hold on to, and I buy this stuff to use it, so that's kind of like the purpose also of talking about this, to kind of just make me realize how much Halloween stuff I have and that I need to use it, because I swear every Halloween rolls around and I just keep holding on to the same stuff and I never use it, and I might as well be somewhat festive and try to use this stuff and then get it out of my collection so that I can move on to some of the new releases. I'm definitely waiting for Bath & Body Works to have a sale on the new Villains collection, the Milk Bar collection. I definitely want those items, but I'm not paying full price. So Bath & Body Works needs to get into gear with their sales, because I'm not paying $20 for a mist. You will notice that my nose is red. I caught something. Me and my daughter have both been sick. I thought that she was just teething, but now I have it and my throat's sore and my nose will not stop running. So I apologize if I get out of breath or have to blow my nose. It is what it is, okay? Alrighty, let's first talk about two random things. And they are candle holders, but I don't know why I have them. I do know. I will tell you, my husband, if you've seen my previous videos, my husband loves candle holders for whatever reason. Like, that is something that grabs his attention every single time we're in the store together, which isn't very often, but he always wants them. So I only get them at 75% off, but I have two Halloween ones, and like I said, I don't even decorate for Halloween, so what's the purpose of having them? And they're both actually broken, so they're not worth the money in my opinion. The first one here, I do think is pretty cool, I will admit. This is a green eyeball with a bunch of glitter, and it's broken. This, I have put like new batteries in here. They're currently falling out, but it will not light up anymore. I actually see why. There is a missing spring in one of the battery things, so it's just falling out. There's no spring to hold it in place. So I don't know if that's something that my husband can fix. He's very like nifty in that way, so he might be able to. But like, am I really gonna use this? I have no clue. So I will ask him after this video when he comes inside. He has my daughter outside in the garage right now. I will ask him if he's able to fix this, and then I could possibly sell it on Marketplace or Mercari, because I just really don't want the clutter anymore, and that's definitely adding clutter for something I can use 1 month out of 12 months. I apologize. And then the next one, I know he made me get this one. This is, I don't know what you would call this. I don't know. I'm sorry if I should know the name of this. It's kind of like a cup type of thing, but there is a gem missing off of it, and this broke off in the move, and obviously it's a very easy fix. All I need to do is put some super glue on it, nail glue, whatever I got, and just fix it. But like, I don't know, and I really only need one or the other. I burn 1 3-wick at a time for the most part. Sometimes I use one upstairs, but I'm definitely not going to put one of these in my bathroom, so why do I need it? I don't know. Like, this was $40. I ended up paying $10 because it was 75% off, and I might have used a 20% off coupon, but why do I need this? So honestly, if anybody watching this video would want either of these two items, please let me know down below, and I could list them on my Mercari for you. I do want to start selling more things on my Mercari. I've just been so busy with this job, but I'm almost done with it, so yeah, I can list those for you guys if you would want them, and I'll let you know if my husband's able to fix the eyeball. Moving on, I do have a ton of body care, but I'll save that for the end. We'll go over some of the like random things. I have 2 Wallflower plugs, and this one is actually brand new with tags. And I swear I had used this, but I guess not. I must have used this one. They're both in, like, this one's brand new. This one's in fairly new condition. I might have used it for 1 season. I do think that these are fairly cool. This one's a little creepy because I guess whenever it glows or lights up, you can see like the skeleton. I will probably use both of these this season, or maybe sell this one because it's brand new and use this in my bathroom. This one is a projector, and I do like the projectors. They're pretty cool. So yeah, I have these 2 Halloween Wallflower plugs. I do like to be festive in the bathroom a little bit, so I have those. Then I have 2 lippies. I really like these lip glosses. They're kind of like a lip oil consistency, and I really like them. They taste good, they smell good. I have not used these 2 though. They are completely new in the packaging, but I want to actually use these up because what's the point of holding on to them? This one's from 2022 and from 2021, so like I don't need to hold on to them. This first one is candy corn, so who knows? I am a weirdo that likes candy corn, but who knows if I'll actually enjoy this on the lips, but I'm excited to try it. And this one is spooky berry. Oh, actually this one is not sealed, so I need to put these in my scrub jacket so that I use them. Yeah, they're a very thin consistency, but like I said, they taste so good and they smell good. Alrighty, we will move on to hand soaps. I tried to roughly look through my collection and I only found these 3. I might be missing one or something, but I think these are the 3 that I have. I have Vampire Blood in the foaming, Enchanted Candy Potion, which my husband doesn't like this one, but this one in the foaming, and then Moonlit Graveyard in the gel. I go through the cleansing gel a lot quicker than the foaming, so I will probably go ahead and incorporate this one as soon as the one that's at my kitchen sink is done. Then maybe put Vampire Blood in the bathroom, and then once this one's done, rotate this over, rotate this in, because this one's pink. You can't really even tell that it's supposed to be for Halloween. It has a little moon on it, so it's really nothing like super spooky like this packaging is. But I definitely can get these out of my collection because Vampire Blood comes back every year. Moonlit Graveyard, I don't think came back out. It has Tombstone Moss, Cold Foggy Air, and Eerie Incense. So yeah, I'm just very much okay getting these out of my collection, so I will be putting those into rotation. And the hand soap I'm using now is like halfway empty, so it should be, you know, not much longer till I can start using that. I have some minis in body care. I have these 2 regular fine fragrance mists that are from 2024. Girlfriend and Vampire Blood. You guys know I always get these minis because I get a free coupon for a mini with a purchase or without a purchase, and I always use it online and in store. So I'm sure the time that I got this mailer coupon, these are the 2 things that I used them for last year. I do like Girlfriend. It is a very different strawberry. I do not like strawberry soda, but this does not remind me of that, thank goodness. And Vampire Blood, it's a nice juicy berry. It was a big deal when it came out in full-size body care, but it's just a berry. Like, I love, sorry, my nose. I love like gourmand, pumpkin type scents. I just don't really love a berry. But this week is supposed to actually be pretty warm, like 79 degrees. So I feel like that's when I would want to use a berry, because I'm wishing that it was like fall weather and that it was chilly out. But a berry and a strawberry, both berries, I feel like right now is the time to use these. So I might even roll these over into my project. We will see. Then I have these 4. I think they're really cool. They are Diamond Shimmer Mists that were released in 2022, and I got every scent that they came out with, and I just think that they're so cool. This is something that I've just kept in my collection time and time again, never used them. I do like Diamond Shimmer Mists, but like, I'm 25. Do I need to be wearing glitter? Not necessarily. Is it like the most crazy thing? No. But I feel like these are something I can just get out of my collection, or maybe sell on Mercari, just because I would be using them to use them up, and somebody else might really enjoy them for collection purposes, or they have a younger daughter that would like these. I don't know. I have 1 Girlfriend, 1 Vampire Blood. vampire blood and 2 pumpkin carvings. I would keep 1 pumpkin carving because this is something I wish they would release in full-size body care without the Diamond Shimmer Mist. Just because this is such a good, like, pumpkin guts, that sounds gross, but, you know, like a true pumpkin scent without any of the added, like, spice and stuff. And I'm sure there is, like, something added in this. Bath & Body Works doesn't ever do just, like, a straight scent note, but I really, really like pumpkin carving, and I would love it in, like, regular body care. So, yeah, I will definitely keep 1 of these, but I could list the other 3 on Mercari, and I wouldn't miss them, I don't think. Sorry, this is turning into like a what I'm decluttering. Like, but we'll see if I ever even get to posting, because like posting the items online, but yeah. Okay, now into full-size body care, and then we will finish off with candles. So I do have a full-size shower gel and mist of Girlfriend. Like I said, this is strawberry, so it's dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. Let's smell this. It's a very good berry. I do really enjoy it. We will see if I feel differently about it on the body, but that's why I want to use it, because if I really enjoy it for, which I don't think I would, like enough to get a backup or like get one for next year, it's going to go 75% off potentially at semi-annual sale at the end of the year. So I could get a backup then. So that's kind of why I want to use it, because there's no point holding on to it. It's something that's already been re-released. This is something that did not come back out, and this is Candy Apple Cauldron, and I've always said that I love apple fragrances, but I'm currently using apple from the Apple Lavender Musk line, and I am like so sick of it. So I might hold on to this for next year just because I'm like appled out. I cannot do it. But this has mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. I do remember people talking about how the bergamot, sorry, my dog's like here beside me and he's like staring at something. I don't know why he's being a weirdo. What are you doing? I remember people saying the bergamot like took the tart appleness like down a level, but it does smell like a sour apple. I really like sour apple, like flavored candies and things like that. So I do really like it. I don't know. We'll see if I end up using this up this year, but I actually have a backup fine fragrance mist of this. So if I do use it this year, I have one for next year. So it's something that I could use. Then I do have the Vampire Blood when they released it in full-size body care. I think this is the first year that they did. This is from 2023. So I have a body cream. You guys know these go bad, and I'm really trying to get the body creams out of my collection. I have a handful more than a handful, a couple handfuls more, but this is definitely one I want to use up. And I've heard that this dark colored mist stains your clothes, so I have to be cautious of that, but I just don't need this in my collection. It has red berries, night blooming jasmine, petrifying plum. I think I already read that at some point, but it's a nice deep berry, but definitely something that I would rather use like now when it's kind of warm, because when it's cold, I want gourmand, vanilla, pumpkin, things like that, if I haven't made that clear enough already. Then I have 3 fine fragrance mists that are just the fine fragrance mist. I don't have anything else from the collection. First thing being Ice Cream Float. This is the new release for this year. It's supposed to be like a fizzy cola type of like, not a root beer float, but like a cola float. It has fizzy cola, frightful vanilla float, and spooky sugars. So I do think that this is a very fun fragrance that they came out with. Not something I need a backup of. I actually had a backup and I exchanged it because I think it's a one and done. It is very delightful. I do really like it. If I ended up using this, of course, same thing. I could buy it at semi-annual sale and get a backup for next year, but I don't know what type of mood I would be in to be able to use this. I don't know what other body care combinations I would use, but yeah, I could potentially see myself using that. And then 2 from this collection from 2023, Midnight Spell, which was Mystic Air, Moonlit Woods, and Crystal Amber, and then Everlasting Magic, which is Bejeweled Berries, Phantom Petals, and Magic Musk. So I do like musk scents. Yeah, this is nice. Something I can see myself wearing now, or as it gets a little bit colder. I always like really douse myself in fragrance after the shower, which I am a night showerer. So I try to get things that are like kind of cozy and not like, wow, wake you up, because I shower at nighttime, which I think is, bro, come here. Brill. Which I think is why I don't like the apple that I'm using right now, because it's like, wow, bright apple, and I'm like ready to go to bed. It's also September, so like I just need to use that up and get it out of my collection. But then Midnight Spell, I don't remember what this one smells like. Okay, it's kind of giving like Into the Night, toned down, like a unisex fragrance. So I can see myself wearing this at nighttime into the colder season. So I just really don't want to hold on to these things, but we will see what I put in my project. Now onto candles. I have a full candle crate plus an extra. So some of them are duplicates. I have these like fancy lid candles. I got them on a glitch last year, so they're from 2024. I think I got them for like $6 or $7, and they retail for $39.95. So I remember going to get my toes done with my mom, and that's when I did a buy online pickup in store order for these, and it was these two fragrances, Vampire Blood and Wicked Vanilla Woods. So I have two of each of these. Wicked Vanilla Woods, I don't think, it might be an online exclusive, or maybe they didn't come back out with it. It is a really good, like, sexy, masculine, sultry vanilla. So I do really like it, and I'm excited to have this in a candle. I do kind of miss the body care. If it is the online exclusive, because I can't remember, if it is, and that was 75% off at semi-annual sale, I would place an online order to get it. I would, because I do really like it. So I'm definitely excited to burn this candle next month, or maybe even this month, because the candle I'm burning right now is like almost finished. It has a couple more burns left to it, so excited to use that. And then, like I said, I have two more of each of those, so definitely can burn one of each and move it out of my collection. I do like these lids, and I could see myself keeping them, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, we will see. But I do have another Vampire Blood, so I have three, and this one is this packaging with like a bunch of little skulls on the lid. This was $26.95 in 2023. I do like that it has red wax. These other ones have white wax on them, so I do like the color wax. I think that's cool. But yeah, like I can just burn these and move on to other things. They come back out with that every year. Oh, one that I probably will hold on to, just because I'm not going to be able to burn like all of these in 1 month. But this one I just don't ever want to let go of. I don't think they came back out with this. I don't know if they ever came back out with this after they released it in 2021. This is Wicked Apple. This has ghostly green apple, creepy caramel drizzle, and vicious vanilla bean. So it is literally like a caramel apple. It is delightful. Oh my gosh. Like those little lollipops that have like the caramel over the hard candy apple like lollipop. Those are so good, and that's exactly what this reminds me of. It smells so good. I don't ever want to get this out of my collection, but we will see, because I cannot hold on to this forever. And then Pumpkin Carving. Like I said, I love this fragrance. This one's from 2022. Freshly carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, and smooth brown sugar. So like I was saying, it smells like the inside of a pumpkin, but I figured there was other things with it, so it is pumpkin seeds, spiced pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds I don't think really have a smell. It smells like the inside of a pumpkin, but spiced, I don't know what spices in it. And then smooth brown sugar, which I love brown sugar. Oh, it's actually a lot spicier than I remember. My nose is gonna run again. Okay, it is spicy. I take that back. It is spicy. Like, it's not just a little bit of spice, it's spicy. Okay, I remember this being a little different. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I can definitely burn this month. This is something I feel like I could burn as soon as my other one's done, because it's a spiced pumpkin candle. Like, that's not super Halloween-esque. I guess none of these are, other than this one, because like I feel like caramel apple reminds you of the fall time and getting carameled apples at like a fair or something like that. But this is definitely going to be a good transition into the spooky season. But yes, that is everything. That is everything I have in my collection that is Halloween related. I think I was able to grab everything. I had to like go through all my candles, sort through my hand soaps, and like I say time and time again, things with the baby are just not as easy as it once used to be. So took me a while to get this stuff like all gathered up, but yeah, let me know what scents you guys have and what you will be burning or wearing for the month of October. It's definitely fun to have these things in our collection, pull them out and wear them, but we have to remember that it's body care and the stuff does go bad and we buy it to use it. So if you are somebody like me and you are holding on to Halloween things because it's never going to come back out again, or you just are using other things, you want to use that up first, because we're all in the Project Pan algorithm on TikTok. A lot of us are. I know I am. So we're trying to use up things that we already have open and in use, but October, Halloween, it's only 1 month. Like, just use the stuff, enjoy it in this time, because that's what you bought it for. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you next time. Bye.